and welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome back to the channel here today, guys, with a brand new season. It is getting underway, and this for me, it is one of the most eagerly anticipated seasons that I can ever remember. And I love it. I love the excitement. I love the enthusiasm. And I also love the fact that today, Barça have, yes, registered 6 out of the 7 new signings at this club. We are going to be talking today about the game to come, about the expectation, about the options that Xavi has at his disposal, and of course the team that we could see out there tomorrow. It is all coming your way today as the excitement, it is flowing. So come on, and let's do it! Because indeed, guys, kickoff is coming to us live from the Camp Nou stadium at 9 PM local time on Saturday. It is very much prime time viewing, and if you've got a ticket for this one, that is hot property right now, and that is the way that it should be, because I cannot wait to see how the stadium looks. We saw 83,000 fans inside the stadium for the Joan Gamper Trophy, and for this game right here, Barça expect more. They have seen incredible ticket sales, unbelievable interest, and huge excitement to come and watch this team. And that is what Xavi Laporta knew that he had to produce. He needed to bring back the excitement. He needed to bring back the wow factor and to build a competitive Barcelona team. We finished last season 13 points behind Real Madrid in La Liga, and that's not acceptable. And we are not going to sit back and accept failure. We want success. We built a team that is capable now of delivering it, and that journey, it starts right here. Now, in terms of those new signings, of course, we've all been sitting around waiting, hoping, expecting them to be registered. And Barça do like to do things right down to the wire. They're not in any hurry. These board members, they have nerves of steel, I've got to say. But in the end, when push came to shove, we have basically got the job done, because 6 out of the 7 signings now have been officially registered with La Liga. Andreas Christsensen, from Kessie, Robert Lewandowski, Raphinha, and indeed they're the renewals of Ousmane Dembélé and Sergio Roberto. The only name that remains right now who is yet to be registered is Jules Kounde, who of course was the very last player to arrive in this transfer window. And also it's been said that Kounde is not yet quite up to speed. He's not quite match fit, so the chances are that he would not have started this game anyway. He may not have been involved in it at all, and he may have to wait just one game really before he is indeed registered. Barca now confirmed by La Liga today. They are back on the 1-for-1 registering rule. That's going to help us enormously, and it just means here that we have to get 1 or 2 departures confirmed, which will happen in these coming days, or indeed a wage reduction from an existing player at the club. And very, very soon, Kounde will be registered, and then we're really ready to go. Now, in terms of our opposition heading into this game, by no means should we be taking Rayo Vallecano lightly. Last season, of course, in La Liga, they ended up finishing 12th. Very solid campaign for them, and they've had a pretty good summer. Pre-season, unbeaten there in their past 5 pre-season games. They drew with Manchester United, but to be fair, that is not that difficult these days anyway. But we are very much all aware of what Rayo can bring, and what they did against us last season, because we did beat them on 2 occasions. Both times we ended up on the losing side. One of those was the very final game of Ronald Koeman's reign as the Barca coach, Memphis missing a penalty on the day, which led to the end of Koeman. And later on there, at the end of April, Barca suffered an embarrassing home defeat at the Camp Nou to Rayo. And of course, we are very much in a position now to turn things around, to put things right, and that starts with this very first game. Now, as we do move on here to the starting lineup and what we can expect here from Xavi's team, when we talk about the wealth of options that he has at his disposal, there is going to be debate every single week. Going into every game, it's always going to be a question of Well, who gets the nod now? We have so much competition, so much depth, and that is incredibly exciting for all of us fans. And if you guys would like to go ahead there and create your own, build your own Barca lineups there, selecting the players that you think should be playing, of course you can do that over on the Sporting app. I'm really excited there to continue our community over on Sporting this season. Just follow the link there in the description to build your own lineups and to get involved in all of the chat during and after the games. Go ahead and do that there to get involved. But who is going to start? That is the big question here. Of course, it is going to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, and it will be Jordi Alba as well at left back. Balde will be his deputy heading into this match day. But then at centre back and right back, already we have some very, very important questions, because straight away, guys, I would ask the question of, is Christsensen going to be ready to play in this game? He didn't play any minutes at all in the game, but there are a few concerns about his physical condition. Now, if he's not there, that will be a partnership there of Eric Garcia and Araujo. But I think if Christsensen was to be ready, I think we would see him start alongside Eric, and then I think Araujo would probably be pushed over to the right back position. That's going to be interesting to keep an eye on that. But if Christsensen isn't there, we'll say Eric and Araujo. And then at right back, it really is up for debate right now. I still think that's something we need to look at in these remaining weeks of the transfer window, because I don't think Xavi trusts Serginho Dest. And I think actually, if it was a choice between the two of them right now, probably he would opt for Sergi Roberto in that area. Dest does seem to be maybe moving away from the club if we can find a suitable offer. So Alba, Eric, Araujo, and indeed Roberto if Christsensen is not available in the end. In midfield though, there are also plenty of questions in that area for Xavi. Busquets, of course, I think is going to start in that holding midfield role, and I think Pedri has to be one of the interiors. Phenomenal performance that he put in there in the Joan Gamba Trophy, but who then makes up that third spot in midfield? You have the option there of Gavi, of Frenkie de Jong, and indeed Franck Kessie. I think Kessie has done a really good job in pre-season. I think de Jong came on and played brilliantly in the Gamba, but I don't see Xavi starting de Jong. Lots of things going on, of course, away from the field right now surrounding de Jong. Kessie might get the nod. I wouldn't be surprised at all with that. But I do think maybe it might be a midfield of Busquets, of Pedri, and of Gavi heading into this game. Before we do then move on to the front line, one of the most exciting parts of this team. So many options, so much quality that Xavi has to choose from. Robert Lewandowski, he's going to lead the line. We all know that. He is going to be such a key part of this team throughout the season. And I think Dembélé, he picks himself right now. He was unstoppable in the pre-season period. He's going to get the nod to play in that front line. But then the question will be, who completes the trio? Will it be a debut in La Liga for Raphinha, or will Ansu Fati push in there and get into the lineup ahead of him? And I think right now on form, given what we've seen in pre-season over these past few weeks, you'd have to say it should be Robert Lewandowski, Ousmane Dembélé and Raphinha combining at the Camp Nou in the La Liga opener. But of course, guys, it goes without saying here that whoever gets into that starting lineup, whoever Xavi does indeed opt with, there's going to be opportunities coming off the bench. There's going to be players coming on who can change games and have a real effect, and that's going to be a really important part as well. When I'm looking here at your predictions ahead of this one, there is real confidence. And I also know that at the time of putting this out here, we weren't exactly sure who was going to get registered. So I think here there's going to be huge confidence, huge optimism heading into this game, and I am going to go here with a clean sheet in Barca's favour, 3-2. It might be more. I would love to see, really, to go all out in this opening day, to put several goals on Rayo Vallecano. But let's start here with a win. Let's start here by building the foundations and really growing and evolving into the team that we know that we can be, that we know that we should be. We've got the players to make it possible now. We've got the coach as well, and the board here have done a phenomenal job of putting everything together. All that's left to do now is sit back, enjoy this feeling, and get ready for that very first game of the new season. Please do let me know all of your predictions in the comments down below. Please do let me know exactly how you're feeling. This is special, and this could be a wondrous season. Please Please do let me know all of that good stuff down below. Also do check out, of course, my full press conference reaction from everything that Xavi had to say earlier on today. That is also on the main channel for you guys. I really do appreciate all of you coming back, joining in with the videos and making this a very special occasion. And I will see you very, very soon indeed. Thank you for watching and for supporting. But until next time, as always, Visca el Barça!